Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Welcome to the Chaos live stream for this Friday, the 7th of December, 2018. We have a very, very long evening ahead of us and a short amount of time to cover it in, so we're going to get right into it first. But just myself and Mrs. Scooby want to say hello and wish a very Merry Christmas to everybody in case she doesn't get the chance to later on into the holiday season. Say hi, honey.
Hi.
Tell everyone hello and wish them a Merry Christmas.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
You got anything else to say?
No. Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't particularly care for the online community. She thinks it's kind of full of pansies and dorks. And judging from some of the stellar examples we have visiting us this evening, I can't blame them. I'm not speaking about the chat, of course. Never would I speak badly of those kind folks who are just here to visit us tonight and get the wisdom we impart on them. No, no, no. I speak of the ne'er-do-wells who will not be joining us this evening. We won't be speaking of them. What we will be speaking about, of course, is our panel. We have with us tonight now, I would like you to follow from my left, so it's not the same as yours. I'm going to be naming off these people, so pay attention, please, because the sequence does not match what you see in front of you. Okay, so we're starting off with a young man I have had the pleasure of streaming with a couple of times now. Great guy, just full of wisdom, seriously. Time to speak. Time, how are you?
Hello, everybody. I haven't made a political video in months. I just kind of do random bullshit now.
Awesome. You know, that's actually no different than a political video, so you're good. And
Yeah,
of
just
course,
a lot shittier memes.
yeah, exactly. And of course, we have with us the lovely Miss Steam. Miss Steam, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing a thing, so I might not be listening exactly to the stream. So sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just whatever works. And we have with us, of course, Sarah Hatcherby Sanders. Sarah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Scooby? How's everybody?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Just trying to get everything ready towards Christmas. You know, that's basically what it's down to at this point. You
Mm-hmm.
know, try to get everything settled and ready for family, friends. One of the things we're going to probably be covering as we go on, obviously, is the title of the stream, but we'll go through everyone first before we touch that. And Sir Wolfie, how are you?
Exhausted. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, same here. Two doctor's appointments today. A lot of running around. Had to take the wife to work, back and forth to work actually a few times. Yeah, I know exactly. Exhausted myself. And of course, we have with us, as always, the heart of chaos. We have Tara. How are you?
Hi, hi.
Well, in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm a little bit wound down today because, as you can see from the title of the stream, it's a very somber day, specifically for me as a Long Islander. You know, 25 years ago today, I was in high school, and I remember hearing on the news about Colin Ferguson shooting up the train, and I was thinking to myself, you know, holy shit. I was really, really concerned at that point. My sister, she had a tendency to go back and forth into Manhattan a lot. She was an actress at one point, but then she got into real estate. I'm not sure if she worked exclusively for the Trump organization, but she did actually, I think, do a few apartment deals for them over in Soho, well, Manhattan. Anyway, um, but I remember what had happened with Colin Ferguson in the shooting, and my God, I remember coming home just as clear as yesterday, and talking to my father about it, and he was saying to me, it's he was one of those people that he believed in what we refer to now as MK Ultra. I think it is where they put the chips into people's heads to make them go nuts and go do shootings. And my father had said to me, he said, "Look, this guy's saying about this is obviously a few weeks after the shooting when he started talking about it in court, but he had said about." He was saying Colin Ferguson, they put a chip in his head. My father was talking about how they were doing that in Vietnam. That's part of the reason that they needed so many soldiers over there. He believed wholeheartedly in a lot of that stuff, the old man. Ah, National Libertarian joined us. What's going on?
Fucking never forgetty, Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Well, Scooby, mind control is where they also condition them to do it, not just the chips. I mean, yes, also they implant chips, but they also condition, they break them down, everything. Like, and they,
Yeah.
and then you have Stockholm syndrome. You identify with your abusers and you do whatever they say. A lot of the actors and actresses and celebrities are under mind control, MK Ultra.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
See,
hell did I just walk into?
well, we were talking about Colin Ferguson. It was 25 years ago today that the train over near my house got shot up by Colin Ferguson when he went completely apeshit and just started shooting everybody on the train. And my father was talking about, because you gotta remember, my father was he was Navy in Korea, and for some reason, all these old salts down by the docks seem to know every damn secret in the government. But you'd hear these old timers rattle on about how they were conditioning people in Nam, and they were conditioning people even all the way up into once Reagan got into office, was basically like when they put an end to it. But you'd hear all sorts of crazy shit.
Putting drugs in random people's drinks and whatnot. Like I
Right.
think an FBI agent was drugged and he went absolutely apeshit.
Yeah. Yeah, and what I'm sure you guys saw the Good Shepherd with Matt Damon about the CIA. You know, they
Nope.
did do a lot of crazy shit to our troops while they were overseas. You know, they would experiment with the different things. You know, they deploy them in the fields with like Agent Orange without gear to see how it would affect them. You know, and then they would claim it to be a tactical error. They did a lot of like dark, underhand shit, and that was one of the things that was always. It became almost like an urban legend here. You know, about Colin Ferguson, about him with the shooting, because if you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever seen his trial. He defended himself.
As most nut jobs do. Reminds me of Ted Bundy.
And well, this is the thing. From what I understand, he was actually like a trained attorney. Like he had a degree and everything. And that's the thing about it. This was probably one of the most bizarre things you'd ever see. Is this trial? I remember it very. God, I can't believe it's been this long. But I remember the testimony in court, and it was just the most insane thing I'd ever seen. This guy was, cross-examining the people that he was shooting at, that survived, and that's part of the reason I bring it up. I mean, you guys really should one day, if you get a chance, just type in, the cross-examinations that he was doing, and
were you or were
kind of
you not
bone-chilling.
there when I shot bullets in your direction?
Yeah.
Yes, I was. Objection, Your Honor.
It was insane to watch. Like,
That sounds insane to watch.
yeah. I'm surprised none of you remember this about 25 years ago, that the tragedy.
Bro, I don't give a shit about New York today. You think I gave a shit about New York 25 years ago?
It was one of those things where, I mean, I think he was able to get through more than one car, and he was like mowing people down. I mean, he really would had his time to work on this, and that was the other thing too. He was black. It was the only time I remember there being.
Well, that's why we haven't heard anything about it, obviously.
Right. Well, not just that. I'm saying, like,
obviously it didn't even happen. You're sitting here, you're like literally fake news.
It was like one of the things that it always stuck me was, like, there's not a lot of black folks that you have a heavy record of them going insane and doing crazy shit like this. I mean, it's one of those things, for whatever reason, it's just not part of their community. It's just something you usually see.
You mean on a large scale?
Yeah, I'm talking
Mass
about
shooting
on a large
wise.
scale. Yeah,
Well,
I'm talking.
there was-
Even then, mass shootings in the United States of America is defined as 3 victims, and yes, blacks actually are the highest progenitor of mass shootings.
Well, wasn't the one at the military base a couple of years ago? Wasn't he?
Right. Well, when I say mass shootings and highest progenitor, these you have to understand that these are usually condensed into like neighborhoods and stuff. Like, hey, 3 people were shot in a fucking alleyway.
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
Not like at a school, where it's like national news and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. National news was the one military base. I think the one guy was black.
Well, the national news doesn't care about black people, so they don't.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, some black people killed each other today. Pfft, so fucking what?
Well, this was actually on like a Columbine level. He went through the train and he was mowing people down. Pretty much car by car, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was more than 2 cars. He killed a lot of people, and I just remember it because that was at the point. I was going back and forth into the city a lot. I was in high school, and I was riding the train, and no, I can't believe it's been 25 years is the one thing, but the other thing was, this was on like a Columbine level, and it's something that struck me about it was because, he was black and he went in and shot up this random amount of people. He claimed that they had put the chip in his head, and he had military experience from what I understand. I apologize for not having the article right in front of me. I'm going off of memory at this point. And, he claimed that they had conditioned him while he was overseas, and he was apparently a lawyer, from what I understand also. So there was a lot of oddities to this case, and the fact that it happened actually on the anniversary of Pearl Harbor was also just a very other weird coincidence about it also.
What's this thing called?
The Long Island Railroad Massacre. Colin Ferguson.
Man, is there like a shorter term for that?
L.I.R.R.
L.I.R.R.
Sorry about that. Hangouts kicked me out.
No, it was me.
I'm glad you're back, Miss Steen.
Yeah,
all I got is tickets. All I got is tickets for sale.
No, L.I.R.R. Massacre. I guess 25 years ago from now. So what is that? 94. Yeah.
M.A.S.
93.
94. I was worried about
still not popping up. Hell, even Google's trying to fucking memory. Look, it doesn't even pop. I got MAS in, and I've got LIRR Maspeth, Massapequa train schedule, Mastic Shirley. Oh, mass shooting. There we go.
Yep. Massapequa was where Jerry Seinfeld's from, by the way.
When did this happen, Scooby? You said 93?
Yeah, 94.
1993 Long Island Railroad shooting. Wikipedia.
Yep, damn, I was only 7 years old.
Oh, I was doxed. I was in my freshman year of high school.
Oh no, guys, I'm actually 50. Really, I've been saying I'm 32 all this time. I'm actually 50.
Oh yeah, right. Oh well, that makes sense. You're a woman.
No, I'm 32. I have.
Oh no, you're not a woman. Okay, sorry.
Oh no, I am a woman. No, I am a woman.
No takes backsies.
No, I am a woman. I am 100% female, and I am 32.
Oh yeah, and then there was HW's funeral.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to mention.
You only got 5 kills.
I guess he wasn't a good shot. I just remember he shot the friggin' thing up.
Fucking James Fields. James Fields killed more people than that. He got 7 life sentences today. That means he killed 7 people. I mean, I only knew of 1, but
I forget what the state hit him with.
Apparently, it was 7.
Yeah, I just God, let me see. I'm trying to remember if there was any other weird details to the case. No, I think I pretty much covered it up. I covered everything, rather. He, let me see,
a sentence of 315 years and 8 months. As if the 8 months after the 315 years is like even like of note.
Just in case.
315 years, 8 months, and 6 days.
Yeah, that'll
just
do
to
it.
Be precise.
That's a lot of time.
No shit.
Yeah, it's one of those things, I always wondered. I mean, obviously, we know that nowadays that, they bury them. But I always wondered if, like, back in the day, if they would just leave them in the freaking cell. Seriously. I mean, Do they still do that in like France? I'm not sure. I mean, France was known for being archaic. Like,
well, they're having their Middle Ages party right now.
Yeah,
are they still rioting?
Yeah, it's still in full swing over there. You know,
dude, why is nobody talking about this? All right, so look,
funny.
This guy has this was the defense, right? Kunstler.
Oh yeah, Ray Kunstler.
Am I allowed to say that on the internet? Kunstler and Kuby. Man, that's a law firm if I ever heard it. Proposed an innovative defense. Ferguson had been driven to temporary insanity by a psychiatric condition they deemed black rage. Kunstler and Kuby argued Ferguson had been driven insane by racial prejudice and could not be held criminally liable for his actions, even though he had committed the killings.
Didn't do nothing.
Man, if only he'd waited about 20 years, he got off scot-free. He'd have got off scot-free and he'd have been able to go do it again and get off scot-free for that one too. Oof.
Yeah, this is, I guess, where they started it all, huh? Oh man, I can't believe it.
2 years? Holy shit!
Oh yeah. And there was another one of the mega trials. I guess it was local for us, but it was on the same level as OJ.
Carolyn McCarthy, wife of victim Dennis McCarthy, was elected to the United States House of Representatives after running on a platform of gun control.
Yep.
Hooray.
Yeah, I think I remember that now. Oh man. Yeah, they were browbeating us on News 12 earlier with that shit. Yeah, they're good for it. They like to turn anything into, okay, well, let's take away your guns. My thought was if everyone was armed on that train, that guy would have got shot the minute he pulled out his piece and started screaming shit.
Is there video out there of this guy questioning the people?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to look on I think you could look on like the archives on news12longisland.com. Probably Channel 7 News, which is, I think, that's Eyewitness News. Channel 2 is CBS. Channel 4 is NBC out here. Channel 5 was Fox News back then. You see, this was 93. I'm trying to remember the channel lineup from back that far. It's kind of hard for me. Channel 11 was WPIX. You probably would find shit on the WPIX archive, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can't really, off the top of my head, I can't think of any other channels that would have been covering it that much, because that was actually one of the lines that goes into Manhattan. So the city channels would have all been covering it. That's part of the reason I was surprised that you guys didn't hear about it.
Well, I don't pay attention to New York because New York is fucking stupid.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you as somebody who hates what it's turned into, but that's part of the reason I'm here. I look at it this way. New York is filling up with, and has been filling up for the past 30 years now, with people that are just like the refuse from the rest of the country. And it's my job to make their lives miserable. They're not taking this state, it's not going to go quietly into that good night. We're going to fight for our homes. I like being able to fish. Fuck these yuppies and their yachts. Let them go shit in their hat. Seriously.
Ferguson was the subject of a Saturday Night Live comedy sketch in which he, portrayed by Tim Meadows, declared, "I did not shoot them, they shot me," and asked witnesses questions about shooting him while they were on the stand, then ducking when they pointed to him as the killer.
Hey, you gotta love a nut job.
Is that a pretty brief summation of what I'm going to be watching when I find this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man!
You can even look up the Saturday Night Live skit to go with it.
This is really reminding me of Ted Bundy now. That he just wrote it like a rock star at that point. He's like, yeah, what do I have to fucking lose?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
well, no, this guy was genuinely crazy. Mortified nuts.
Bundy was crazy as well.
I remember watching this guy.
Sociopath.
I remember watching him questioning these people. holy shit, was he out of his mind?
I'm looking at the guy's mugshot. Yeah, he looks.
He looks like a character.
Yeah. He's just looking like. I mean, it looks like he's looking at somebody's like coffee cake, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, that looks like a good coffee cake." Oh, he's literally getting his mugshot after murdering people. It's that's spicy. That is fucking spicy. Oh.
Yeah, he was an interesting character, and this is the thing. He actually was the reason that New York. This is the thing. He's actually the reason New York brought back the death penalty. Yep, that's him. Hold on, let me present you.
I'm trying to get a little. I'm trying to get the eyes. Yeah, there we go. That's a good looking coffee cake. That is exactly what that man is thinking at the moment of that time that picture has been taken.
Yeah. And, the sad thing is, like, he's actually the reason that New York State brought back the death penalty. And I hate saying this, but the first day of court, if I remember correctly, he did. Someone's getting a call.
Not me. I don't even know what my ringtone sounds like.
Sorry, I disappeared. I had to go call Pat and wake his ass up. He fell asleep after work.
Well, he's working hard. God bless him.
Yep,
and
working hard to make that money to come visit.
I'm hardly working.
Yeah. Well, you're still at the security gig, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
a lot of
bad.
reading.
Hey, at least it's work. Seriously, I wish New York State would fix the damn thing with this insurance already. I wouldn't mind doing security. I mean, I could,
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta present this. Hold on.
You gotta present this. I just I was talking about this in the stream.
Oh yeah.
Before I came here. Why is it shrinking?
Yeah.
Go bigger.
Hey,
what are you doing?
Why
are you going smaller?
Clownfish TV actually did a stream on that.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
It's a channel I follow.
Yeah, Pat, look, you got perfect timing. Look at this garbage.
Dude, the bottom of it, get this. And this is real, by the way. I'm gonna literally buy one of these. Like,
yeah,
not even kidding.
Forget real estate. You can't afford it anyway.
Forget real estate. You can't afford it anyway. Like, oh man.
Let's just rub that in a little.
Fucking the spiciest of takes. Oh man. That is top quality. That is I fucks with Monopoly now, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
I'll let you ruminate on that. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
That's just crazy shit. But the other half of the thing that I had the title for tonight was Pearl Harbor. World War II. Man, my father, may he rest in peace. He was telling me about when he was a little boy. So my father was born in 1935. Pearl Harbor happened in 1941. He was probably about 6 years old when this happened. So he was like in kindergarten, and he had told me what had happened was because you see, my grandfather and my uncle, because they were immigrants and they were Sicilians, they couldn't get work at that point, other than being tailors. But who the hell was buying suits during the war? So they weren't really working. So they tried to get work in the factories, and they couldn't get work because again, they didn't want to hire any Sicilians because we were at war with Italy. So, and I think it was right at that point that Sicily became part of Italy. They were no longer autonomous. So anyway, he had told me that they had drove cross country to San Francisco to try to get jobs working in those shipyards because they couldn't get any in the shipyards over here in Brooklyn. And they actually, by the time they got there, it was the day the war ended. And he was telling me, my grandfather was cursing, "Son of a bitch, we got all the way over here and the goddamn war ended." But he was alive for this when it had happened. And I remember every year around this date, it was really solemn thing in this house, remembering this day. And you know, a lot of these younger people, like the ones probably watching now, they I don't know if they appreciate it as much as they should. No, you got to realize, like, when they, like, for example, the USS Arizona. You know, do you guys know that they actually had some of those kids that were under those boats? You know, under the ships that flipped over. Excuse me, boats. Under the ships that flipped over. Some of them were alive. I think they estimated as much as 9 days that they couldn't get them out, and they either slowly died of starvation or lack of water. You know, and you know, some of these kids, I mean, they were badly burned. They were suffering. They were in pain. And, you know, it makes me think, like, when Paw Patrol was showing that thing with these millennials, you know, these are kids that were the same age, I mean, younger than some of these little bastards that are running around tearing up these cities. And you think about it. Think about, like, these kids that you see, like, these fat fucking millennials out there with their zits, you know, screaming, you know, these freaking blue-haired freaks with their picket signs and shit. You know, you don't want to wish it on them, but just picture kids that young underneath these ships in Pearl Harbor, flipped over, you know, sitting there and for like a week, maybe more, thinking about their mother, their father, their little sister, you know, their dog. They're never going to see them again. And that's all they're thinking about for like that 9 days that they're watching, you know, just looking, waiting for them to come and cut them out of there, that they're trapped like right up against the hull, banging on the hull. You know, I watched a lot of stuff about Pearl Harbor, you know, like gearing up for the show tonight, and you know, it makes you don't realize like how, I mean, I'm not talking about one or two kids, I'm talking dozens of kids just sitting there waiting for a God that didn't answer them. And that's what drove this country into war. You know, we committed ourselves because of just something that horrific. And it's one of those things that they tend to leave out of the history books because they try to gloss it over and they try to make us look like the aggressor, the Americans. And for whatever reason, I don't know why. Because, you know, it's one of those things. Why would you want a horror like this to repeat? Because by lessening the blow is how something like this happens again. And I don't know. That's just one of those things my father always drove into my head. And you know, when I was I was a very young man. I don't even think I was a teenager at that point. Um, my father would always take me down to the docks with him, you know, because he wanted me to be a Navy man. And I think he went about it the wrong way because talking to these veterans used to scare the shit out of me. But I remember talking to a few of the guys, and I remember talking to somebody who was at Pearl Harbor, you know, and I think I mentioned him before, I think this was the guy that was missing his hands. That could have been the guy that was on the Indianapolis. I don't remember, you know. But I talked to these old salts about this, and the horror that they would convey. You know, you got to realize a lot of these guys, they don't want to talk about it with their kids and their family. But when they get old enough, they'll talk about it if you're willing to listen. And I listened, and you know, you'd hear about like they don't tell you about it in the movies, you know, like you could actually smell the human fat burning in the ships, like because of all the young men, you know, like that were trapped in the engine rooms. They were cooking alive, and it's one of those things, you know, we have to realize that, you know, it was 77 years ago today that this has happened, and there are still people who are alive that remember it like it was yesterday. I was reading an article earlier. This guy was 97 years old, and he was telling them where the interviewers, you know, they were getting choked up because, you know, think about that, just that much horror. I mean, none of us on this chat, as far as I know, have ever seen war of that scale, of that magnitude. I would hope we never would. But it's just something you have to take pause and be thankful that you never went through it. And really just thank the people that did, you know, go through that and did that for us and for our country. And look, I'm sorry I'm going on about this, guys. It's just one of those things that's important. And I apologize.
Why is there so many ones in your chat?
Because they want AP to come on. They want AP to be sent the link, and they want him to come on the stream.
Oh, I could give a flying fuck less what these people want. This is actually like important shit.
Really?
I could care less what these dickbags want. I'm being sincere now. This is the only time I'm even going to address anything of this nature. Seriously, everyone here, we got a lot of other, hopefully not depressing shit, yes, to talk about other than this. I mean, that's one of the things I wanted to actually, why I was trying to segue into is, the war in Pacific in general and ramifications in that and whatnot. But, it's one of those things like, I don't know. I'm going to just probably sit
Who
here
the
and
fuck
rant
is
on.
PAT?
Your boy Pat, probably.
Oh,
That's me.
Yeah, your boy Pat.
I'm not looking at the stupid fucking hangout thing. Which one is Pat? Oh, that Pat. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, see, here's my thing is like, it's like I don't know what's going on. I done been fed like bits and pieces and stuff like that. But usually when it comes to like, like YouTube drama and like,
you want a quick rundown?
Content creators being into it and stuff like that, I usually like steer clear of it and stuff like that, especially if I get along with both sides. I'm just like, here, whatever y'all doing and whatever grudge y'all have between each other and stuff like that, that's between y'all and stuff like that. If y'all want to ring each other's necks, go the fuck ahead. I'm just gonna be sitting on the sideline and just wait till y'all slap each other and shit like that and be like, are y'all done? You want to be friends and stuff like that? Okay. So
you don't understand. Look, how else do you get famous on YouTube? When you're in a community where everyone's subs range from these glorious numbers like 100 to 1,000, we're talking big time. We're talking big fucking time. You know what I mean? How else do you monetize on drama when you have a channel with 1,000 subs?
It's like I know how the whole entire thing goes because like a lot of the people who I hang out on here, like. That's how it's been and shit like that. It's like I've seen so many YouTubers that I like and stuff like that. Been going against each other over some shit that I don't know what the hell's going about. So it's like they see me associating with them and they're like, Pat, what the fuck you doing talking to such and such and such and such? I'm like, I have no quarrel with such and such. So it's like, if you have beef with them and things like that, well, that's you. But it's like, hell. I have nothing with them. They ain't did nothing wrong by me, so it's like I'm still find you cool regardless. So
exactly.
Like I said, I don't know what's going on.
It's drama that's distracting us from the greater point.
How dare you like people that I don't like?
Right.
It's like I know the
it's like you can't have a mind
likes
of
and
your
dislikes.
own.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's like you can't have a mind of your own. Just because I stream with these people, I consider these my friends. Just because you don't get along with them, that's your beat. Like, exactly what Pat said.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why are they going to come in a chat and shut up the chat? Oh, you're with this person. Who gives a fuck? I am my own person. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to. If you're not fucking me, feeding me, or financially supporting me, you can get the fuck out of here. It's as simple as that.
And everybody knows that about me. It's like when it comes to stuff like that, they already know. My name is Pat, and ain't in that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna sit up here and like pick and choose just because if you're shit, what the word I'm looking for? If you're fighting with somebody on YouTube and yet I find that person cool and things like that, and you're looking at me like you need to choose between me and you and all that right there, I'm not gonna do that shit.
Right.
Yeah, actually, if I find you cool, I find you cool.
Now, on that note, I actually kind of like stuff like this because I've always been like, if there's some retardation going on, I don't give a fuck where it's coming from. I'm gonna laugh at it because I got to do me, right? But the good thing about stuff like this is you always have two sides, right? And I know various people on both sides of this, whatever the fuck, right? But I do know one thing. Half the side, I mean, you can see where I'm at now, so you can probably deduce what side is the salvageable side, right? Let's say the other side. I streamed with those people a lot more and more often, and even way earlier in my YouTube career than Scooby or any of these fucking people here. And those people have disowned and disavowed me just merely for even having the balls to show up on a stream with some of these people. You know what that tells me? Fuck you people. You people are massive pieces of fucking shit. You think you control my life? Who the fuck are you? I will do whatever the fuck I want to do. And if you have a problem with who I hang out with, in my eyes, you are literally no different than the Wall Street Journal, social justice warriors, anybody who ever said things like, oh, I can't believe you gave a platform to racists. You people can fuck off with that shit. You can suck the fattest part of my blue and black fucking dick. And I mean that. You people, you are terrible fucking people. 100% through and fucking through. I don't do that shit to people. I don't care who anybody fucking hangs out with. It shouldn't fucking matter.
That's what I'm saying. Guilt by association. I don't do that shit to anybody. You know?
No.
Christ, I know friggin' tankies, and I know.
No, but if somebody wants on,
I don't.
why don't you just let him on? Who cares? Well, like, what's he gonna do? Make this
Probably just scream a bunch
than it
of
already is.
Probably just get
Yeah,
obscenities. Also, giving him the link means everybody has the link.
Yeah. Then I just don't want to give any of these assholes a satisfaction. I'm not interested in talking to any of them. You see, this is.
I'll stream. Well, let's go on my channel. We can do this on my channel. I'll do this through
that'd be
Discord.
interesting.
Link.
I would say I'd moderate, but I have a funny feeling I wouldn't be able to moderate shit.
Well, this is the thing. I don't particularly give a fuck. I don't want to talk to any of them. That's just what it is, basically. I'm not interested in talking to them anymore. Like, I tried talking to these yahoos, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna say the same thing. They're gonna say horrible shit about my father. They're gonna say horrible shit about my mother. They're gonna sit there and try to say my wife left me and took the dog. You heard my wife in there. She told me to fuck off, so she's still here. I mean, I can go and I'll throw the mask on and grab the dog just to show that he's here. I mean, I don't think I need to prove this. Is just the point. I don't need to prove anything to any of them. I mean, I'm in the same mindset as Porpoiseful. The reason, like, I asked everybody pretty much before I sent them the link, like, look, there's going to be morons that are going to want to fuck with you. I mean, I'm not particularly interested in, like, yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Is just, it's going to be in volume at this point. You know, there's going to be like a gaggle of shitheads as opposed to like 2 or 3. They're going to come in mass.
Here's the thing. They need to come a little harder than that. If my fucking nephews and nieces can fucking roast me better than these fucking pieces of shit with their 5th grade comebacks, they need to fucking step their game up. Like, really.
Sorry, my internet was fucking up. So, all that stuff. Hey!
Apparently there's 27 people in your chat right now that have received death threats from you, Scooby. Why are you sending out so many death threats?
Yeah,
threats don't mean anything. I have 6 Turks that want me dead, and they're above 7 Turks that I know.
Cass Warfox asks me specifically, so you're okay with hanging out with doxers and totally not an SJW right there. Bro, I don't give a fuck. You know what oh man, you guys want to get some butt hurt right the fuck now? Here's the old national libertarian stance on fucking doxing. If you don't want to get doxed, and I'm not saying Scooby did it, I'm not saying Scooby didn't do it. I'm saying I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. If you don't want to be doxed on the internet, maybe you, as an individual, shouldn't be putting your information out there on the internet. You know how much of my information is on the internet? A big fat fucking whopping 0. I use a different email for every single account that I make. That email has a fake name attached to it. They're all different fake names. Every single fucking one of them. I don't have a Facebook. I have a Twitter that's associated with this YouTube account, but it's not even the title of this fucking YouTube account. I don't have a MySpace, never had a fucking MySpace. You know why? Doxing! Yeah, it's almost like I had fucking foresight. It's almost like when I heard about things happening on the internet, like, oh, people can find your information and all this other fucking stuff. I was like, wow, you know what? It'd be really dumb if I put that on the fucking internet. And then on top of that, it'd be really dumb if I did that on the internet and then went and started fights with people.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy, isn't it? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's my stance on doxing. If you get doxed, that's on you, friend.
Well, National Libertarian, they sit there and start shit with people, and they expect people not to come after them.
Well, I don't care who started shit with who. My point is, I don't care who's. No. I don't care about that because then that's getting into the drama. I don't care who started shit with who.
I'm gonna say this shit. All this shit reminds me of high school bull crap.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's high school or not. The point still stands. Fucking tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. If you put your shit on the internet,
I'll tell you you're wrong if you were wrong.
Get upset because someone finds your information that you put on the fucking internet. That's on you. That's on you. There's literally nothing on the internet that requires you to put your real fucking name in there.
Right.
And when I hear people say, "Oh, but YouTube does this," or "Facebook requires your fucking ID," no, the fuck it doesn't.
Yeah, I just want to say I don't know I don't really know what the drama is. All I know is something about something and people are angry at something, and people, and apparently according to the fact that like a good 6 people have DM'd me. I haven't seen the DMs because the internet isn't working for me at the moment. It's like I don't know what's going on. I just going on a live stream. I'm not interested in your obscure drama bullshit. Like,
well, that's the other thing. Here's another bitter fucking pill to swallow. If you want to get on the internet and you just want to have nice things around you, get off the internet.
Well, no, it's not
I'm sorry. I know it sucks to hear that, but that's the reality of the situation. If you can't handle mean things happening every once in a while, get the fuck off the internet.
No, it's not mean things.
No,
I don't
more
like
stupid
people
slap
are
fight.
saying that I'm conspiring against Scooby. It's like, listen, if you give me evidence of what he did, then fine. But if you don't give me evidence, then I don't know what to say. And also, like, I'm not doing a background check on everyone I have a live stream with, and on top of that, I don't see any evidence of Scooby doing this because no one gave me evidence. Everyone just
I'm going to give it to you short and sweet, Miss
that I talk to people.
It's damned if you do and damned if you don't.
No, you are too nice for the that is plain and simple.
No one complained when I talked to Cog. No one complained when I was hell. No one complained when I talked to goddamn Steph, like an actual doctor. It's like I don't. But suddenly people complain when I talk to Scooby, and it's like
the end of the fucking world.
If you give me evidence, okay, great. But you're not giving me evidence. You're just yelling at me, and I don't. How am I supposed to take that as evidence? That's not evidence. Like, if you give me evidence, then okay, I'll take that into consideration. But other than that,
I love how these guys in the chat are saying, "Fair enough, let's do it to them." They want to talk about doxing. Say, dox me, dude. If you can do it, whew, congratulations. Congratulations. If you can dox me, you've managed to become elite fucking hacksaw, and you've hacked government fucking servers somewhere that know my IP address through the fucking VPN that I constantly fucking use on the internet.
You're gonna find fuck all interesting about me if you dox me. You're just gonna find some history nerd that does random bullshit on the internet.
Yeah, I imagine if you can manage to find the file on me through the places that you would have to be able to find who I am, you'd probably find some really interesting stuff. So,
well, I don't exactly know what. I mean, I got a few ideas why they dislike me as intently as they do, but I mean, look, these people have been going after me like with hammer and tongs, with a lot of vitriol for months now. And
I know, I was
gone
gone for 2
off.
fucking months, and this is still going on.
Yeah, the thing of it is, like, look, I've said this before many times. I'm an asshole. I don't care about people's feelings. That's one of the reasons that me and National Libertarian get along together so well, is because we're on the same sort of wavelength. I'm
no. Dial that back. A little correction here. I've actually had to correct you several times. You were.
I'm a little bit too extreme sometimes. I admit.
Bursts my ego a little to say this, my friend, but you are more hot-headed than I am.
I admit that. I meant as far as sense of humor goes. I mean, I admit this freely. I'm one of those people with the fake $100 bill on the string where you push the button and retract it. I've had many of the fun afternoon in Central Park watching people chase this 100. That's the type of shit I do. I'm the type of person that buys the laser pointer just to fuck with the cat. So, I'm sorry. If you let me know that you're a narcissist and you have buttons to push, oh my God, I'm going to play a symphony on you like you're a fucking keyboard. I mean, I can't help it. It's one of don't fuck with me and then show your ass to me. That's one of those things you don't want to do. And unfortunately, a lot of people on here decided they wanted to, play games with me and screw with me. And the thing of it is, I didn't do anything bad to them. It's just I knew what buttons to push, and they went a little bit nutty, ape shit over it. And that was the thing. That was pretty much it. Like I didn't threaten anybody. I know how to word things, from going to school, and I know how to play with certain things. And I played a few games,
No. Quit playing with your wiener.
and that was pretty much it. People who screwed with me, I screwed with them back, and that was the extent of it. And it's mountains and molehills, and it's one of those things. I'm bored.
No, neo-Nazi friends.
Hey, Pat.
The shit's been going on for 7 months with me, and I haven't mentioned anything
Pat.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is them directing it at Scooby or whatever, but I'll take them up on the offer. Hey, did you know I know people who are racist and they hate blacks?
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people who hate blacks, and I just don't.
I was under the assumption. I was under the assumption.
My thing is like
that would get under your skin and really make you mad.
The people I hang out with and all that right there. Hell, shit. As long as you cool with me, I'm cool with you and all that right there. It's like whatever you got going on with other people and shit like that. That's not my concern. Because like I said, I'm still cool with a lot of people, on here who, other people, really find like irritating or whatever and stuff like that. Like a lot of people still don't like the fact that, that I still find Monday Matt cool, but besides the shit that they're going through, stuff like that. The thing between Andy Warski and Tonka has nothing to do with me and stuff like that. I still find those two guys cool. It's like, man, I was around, like I said, when Schmeckle and Liz Reptile got into it and all this stuff right there, and a lot of people wanted me to disassociate with Liz Reptile and all that right there. And I'm just like, man, whatever the fuck Schmeckle and Liz Reptile had going on and stuff like that, that's between them. If they want to slap each other around, go to fuck ahead and stuff like that. I'm just on the sideline, just watching, waiting till they get till they done with the damn fight and shit like that. All right, you done? All right, shake hands and move the fuck on and
Just
stuff like that.
already.
But yeah, like I said, but sit up here and talk, oh, you need to choose between me and you. I'm not gonna do that bullshit right there, man. And anybody who tells me to do that,
that's the way I am.
I disassociate with them.
I think that's what a lot of people don't get is there's people like you and me who just like I just wanted to stream with people. Why the hell are you bringing me into like why the hell should I
Even care.
have to take, why the hell should we have to pick a side if we don't even know what else going on and cats.
Yeah. It's like I'll listen to what's going on, but it's like when it comes down to it, okay, you tell me your side, they tell me their side, I'll put two and two together and stuff like that, and then make my own decision right there. But expect me to make take somebody's word over this and that, they already know I'm not a listen and believe type of person.
I picture it this way: if it doesn't directly involve me or my family, I don't give a shit about the drama.
Mm-hmm.
This guy says in the chat, what if someone threatened to mutilate your kids in front of you? Well, if someone challenged me personally
they would have to
that they would mutilate my kids
first
in front of me, number one, I would have to assume that it was a credible threat and not just from some fucking person on the damn internet. If it was, then I'd be like, well, you're dumb, go away. If it was in real life, then I would take it as it is. Would I then immediately go to the rest of that person's friends and family and everybody they've ever known in their entire life and be like, you're guilty because some guy that you may have acquaintanced yourself with during a whole whopping fraction of a percentile of your entire life, they said this mean thing to me, and I'm so fucking insensitive that I'm going to put guilt upon you by association. It's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To be fair, he threatened to mutilate me in front of my kid, not the other way around. Okay, cool. And yet you're here threatening to dox everybody on this channel, and somehow that's supposed to garner sympathy from anybody else, right?
You know what? What he's
really got your fucking cap on, don't you, buddy?
That's Schmeckle, you see, because Schmeckle's Canadian, and my FBI, our FBI doesn't give. Yeah, well, he says it himself. Schmeckle's Canadian, and our FBI doesn't give a fuck about him. So I can pretty much play with Schmeckle.
That makes two of us, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Bob?
What up, Pox?
I know Schmeckle, like I said, Schmeckle's cool people with me and things like that
It's
personally.
full of gay frogs and animal avatars and people flipping out. This is great. This is fucking amazing, dude. I don't know, Scooby. I gotta commend you, man. I've never met anybody with a fucking gift like yours to piss off the most ridiculous sons of bitches on the internet, dude. Jesus Christ.
Thank you. I do try.
Oh, by the way, I can't see your DMs because I had to X out of Twitter and Discord, so I would stop lagging and falling out of the fucking stream. So
Apparently, I also have imaginary waifu traps.
24 messages.
So
I will be pissed, by the way.
Anybody even hear what I said?
No,
Go figure.
honestly not.
What I said is, whatever drama is going on does not directly involve me. If it doesn't directly involve me, I could give two shits less. It's that drama. And
Wolfie, it does
I avoid
involve
drama
you
like
because you
the
won't do what they want and
Yeah,
disavow.
you won't
nigga.
denounce. Yeah, you won't denounce and disavow. You won't.
Disavow.
You won't cuck.
It's
You won't
not
cuck
the
to the
circle
social
jerk
pressure of
of
3
fucking.
minutes.
We
Cass has
disavow. I
nobody-
disavow. Do you disavow?
Has no
We
to
must
talk about
disavow.
anybody.
Everyone must disavow because the gay frog said so.
Yeah. If you don't do what 3 literally nobody YouTubers do, we'll make a video series on you. Well, thanks. I hope I gained some fucking subscribers out of your video series. So you're not doing me anything but good things on this side, my friend.
Gotta wait for those videos.
not like
to
I
come
can
out,
do
and no
anything
one's gonna
anyway.
get
I
it.
get attacked for inappropriate conduct on age restricted shit.
I still think you should bring them on. Why the fuck not?
I don't want to give him the satisfaction. And the other thing is, honestly, look.
Well, what about me? You want to give me the satisfaction? I would find it very.
Well, I
satisfying.
like you. It's different.
Right.
You're my friend. I like you.
Do it as a personal favor to me.
You know what it is? Look,
Trippy,
can I be
fuck you,
completely
bitch.
honest?
Not me.
If let's say we get him on here, hypothetically, no one else shows up because he doesn't pull his nonsense, right? He's gonna get the shit beat out of him verbally by any of us on here, and I don't want to be responsible for this guy, doing something stupid during the holidays. You know what?
Hey,
Let
I'll
him-
keep my mouth shut. This is between you guys. Unless somebody directly comes to me, I'll shut the fuck up and just listen. I'm enjoying.
Let's just go to
Yeah, I'd
Discord.
probably
Nobody
just
else
watch
can
the
join.
fire.
Let's just go.
I got no
we'll go to
desire to
Discord. Nobody else
argue
can
with this
join.
fucking clod. Look, I tried talking to this guy civilly. You gotta understand, that's how I am. I don't do drama. I'm not interested in talking to this fucking putz. I tried talking to this guy for a good 2-3 weeks solid. He decided he was going to wag his dick at me and sit there and scream about how he's going to do shit on Twitter and he's going to do this and he's going to the shit that he's doing now. And the thing is this: I turned around and talked
Hey,
to him.
Scooby, are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Exactly.
I ain't even
Probably
going
the
to name
video
him.
guy.
Fuck him. Yeah, I'm not even
What
going
was
to
that?
name him. I'm not even going to give his name. Nah. He knows who I'm talking about. He knows exactly who I am. I'm not naming anybody tonight. Tonight's
All right,
a
look,
night of
No,
naming.
Scooby. All right, you know me.
That's
You know me.
retarded, man.
I've held your foot to the fire several times.
Hold on.
There's plenty of dick wagging going from both sides. To be completely fair, you like to wag your own dick too. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not knocking anybody for wagging dicks. I've been known to be a dick wagger in my fucking day. There's nothing hashtag nothing wrong with that. If the two of you want to hash it out, just the both of you, then we can do this in Discord where it's fucking private, and it'd just be the two of you. If anybody wants to get a little off kilter, a little too off kilter, not too much, you know what I mean? Then we'll mute everybody for a minute, let things cool, and we can come back to it. That's my offer. I would thoroughly enjoy the lulls that I would have from both you and Adonis Paul. Adonis Paul. Wow, he sounds like a lovely Greek god.
Yeah. Sounds like
We'll have the Nazi mouse versus the lovely Greek god.
To be fair, he
Wait.
was a frog before he changed his avatar. So
Oh, that fucking the talking
the
frog avatar that hung out with the ghost thing.
mm-hmm. Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's who this is. That's exactly who this is.
Go back to that. What's wrong with Pepe, my dude? It's not like it wasn't killed by La Skeptics or anything.
Rumor mill says that he's not allowed to use the avatar anymore because of the whole falling out with Gulf City. I don't know how much truth there is to it, though.
I literally don't know anything about that.
I don't fuck with rumors,
Because
so
that's what I do on the internet.
I'm just a drama whore. I love watching people spurg out like morons at each other. It's fucking
Hell,
great.
why do you think I like Medicare?
See, look, he's up for it. He says, "Where's the link?" He's down. What do you say, Scoop?
Yeah, but
Balls in your court.
maybe
Why don't you
later.
do it after the stream tonight,
Yeah,
and I'll
that's what I'm
watch it
saying.
while I'm trying to fall
Maybe
asleep.
Yeah, maybe after the stream. Let's see. Maybe tomorrow.
Is it a
You know,
maybe
tomorrow
after
during
the
day.
stream? Nah, I got shit to do tomorrow, fam.
Well, how about
You
this?
have to figure something else
the
out to do
day?
tomorrow.
When's good for you?
We
How
can do
about
it
that?
after this stream. If he's okay with doing it after the stream, we'll do it after the
After
stream.
this stream, it's going to be midnight my time. I'd rather be fresh. I'd rather give this guy, you know, where I actually want to try to pay attention to him. I don't want to just sit here and put my headphones down and walk away. You know, I'm going to wind up doing that. I'm not. Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think I'm going to give this guy any attention. Is what the thing of it is. Look, I'm being legitimately honest here at this point. I don't.
But it'll be fun.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe tomorrow when I actually have like a couple of cups of coffee and me, you know, maybe a bong hit or two where I got, you know, I'm feeling saucy and I want to sit there and tangle with this asshole. Otherwise, tonight it's just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker. I tell you what, if I say you're right, I'm wrong. Well, you get the fuck off the phone. That's basically what it's gonna be. You know, it's not gonna be entertaining for anybody. It's just gonna be a lot of capitulation because I don't want to fucking talk to him. I'm being sincere. I'll talk to this guy
seriously
tomorrow.
why he just
is this
spurred out
the
on
real
the last few
Dongasaw in the
videos.
chat?
Huh?
Is that the real Dongasaw in the chat, or is that not a real?
Well, if it is,
that a false
hey,
account?
Tonga, do me a favor. Go take a flying fuck at a rolling donut. You and that fat fucking Mexican. The two of you. What's his name? Failure. The two of you. You take my wife's information and you put it on the fucking internet. I should take your heads and bang them together, you pricks. Seriously.
So why are you sending people death threats over the internet, Scooby?
I ain't sending anybody death threats. So, look, me telling the irate prostate I found a house in his neighborhood and I was going to move there, that's a fucking threat. These fucking people, they got skin like paper. Fuck them. You know what? Fuck all yous in the ear and then flip you over and fuck yous in the other ear. You bunch of dirty bastards. You can seriously.
Irv
You're
couldn't
gonna
help
sit
himself.
Here. Hey, Irv, what's happening, brother? But seriously, they're gonna sit there and they're gonna talk shit
What's
about
up,
me.
leaky
You're gonna
faggot?
run your
All right,
mouth about me. You don't know a goddamn thing
Hold on,
about me.
Scooby. Hold on, Scooby. I definitely need to address this. This guy Gio in the chat says New York City is ashamed of Scooby. I got news for you, fam. Nobody
New York.
in the world gives a fuck what New York City is ashamed of. I'm just throwing that out there.
He has no room to talk. Just saying.
What's happening, Irv?
Just chilling with my friend Tina. You guys have degenerated into addressing the chat, eh?
All right, so all right. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I know
It's
he's listening.
Porpoise's fault.
It's nobody's fault. Fuck it, it's my fault. I don't give a shit. I'll take the blame. What do you guys
It's entertaining.
you gonna dox the guy who's got fucking literally 3 gun safes in his house and not enough space to store the shit, so he's got to have them on his desk? Yeah, go ahead, find me, please, for the love of fucking God, find me. All right, so let's do this right now. Scoob, do you agree? We'll set up a time. Do you agree to a one-on-one versus the Greek god Adonis Paul?
Greek god.
Yeah, fine, sure. I got no problem. I'll listen to this.
I'm asking you as a personal favor.
Yeah, for you, yes, definitely. I got no problem with it. Yeah,
All right,
sure. You,
Adonis,
me, and him, not a
Adonis
problem.
Paul, in the chat, do you agree to a one-on-one with Scooby, who has agreed to do this as a personal favor to me? There's a delay, so we'll have to wait. So
Can I request to be present if I'm muted? I will not say a fucking word.
you can watch. No. There's no muting. There's no other individuals involved.
Oh, you're gonna do it live? Oh, fuck yeah, man. I'm fucking down.
Yeah, we're all fucking YouTubers. What's the point in doing it in private? That's retarded.
So say I'll watch it.
This is what it looked like. It sounded like a thing between Scooby and AP and stuff like that, and everybody's just here like this, to see the fight, the shit right there, because they love the YouTube drama and all that right there, and and usually stuff like this, I mostly avoid, because like I said, my name is Pat and ain't in that. I'm just gonna sit on the sideline, just let y'all slug it out, and then when y'all done, I'm like, okay, shake hands and move the fuck on.
I enjoy watching people slug it out. I usually just not the one doing the slugging.
I agree with.
Still waiting on a response.
I agree with Pat. I'll go with Pat's situation. Just watch it.
Sinatra says AP is Greek. No, I don't know what AP the fuck is. I just know that Adonis. I'm correlating Adonis to Greek.
No, AP is actually the same mix as me.
I don't care what fucking AP is. I want his response. It looks like we've agreed on this side, or you have agreed, I guess. Not we. I could give a fuck less. It looks like you've agreed to a one-on-one, but I'm not seeing his. I'm not seeing his response here.
I got no desire to talk to this fucking guy, but I'm doing this for you. As a
Yeah,
consider it a Christmas
doing it
gift.
for me. I don't give a fuck what you're doing it for, as
Yeah.
long as you're doing it. I'm just waiting for his response.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure is great.
AP, it's a simple yes or no. Are you down or are you not?
Well, if he's not down, all of his friends are here. They know the invite's out there. I mean, whatever. Ball's in his court. I don't give a shit. Talk about something
Oh,
else for
Rich, we've been raided. That's what's going on. Doesn't really matter. It's viewer interaction one way or another.
Yep.
Oh, he said yes. He said yes. All right. So here's Adonis Paul. Does he have a Twitter? Anybody here knows Twitter? I'm sure one of you does, because you guys have been sending him death threats all the time anyway.
Yeah, it's waste management.
Waste
don't
management.
fucking look at me.
Hey, send me his Twitter thing. And if he's got his DMs open, I'll send him a DM with my Discord handle, and we'll figure it out through fucking Discord, because I don't use Twitter because that shit's fucking gay. Also, I've been banned off there like 100 times, but you know what? Fucking disregard that.
You're welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't call fake trannies. You will get fucking axed quicker than you can blink.
Fucking
Just pro tip, I guess.
It's fine. It's fine. That's why
Or don't tell anybody to kill themselves. That goes about equally as well.
All right. So what is it? Oh, my account has been locked again.
And Cass, I need to address Cass Warfox on there. Cass, you want to drop this fucking bullshit y'all started on me, that gay ops and shit you started on me. Oh, how about your stream last night that I was sitting watching? Oh, you brought my fucking name of it out of that again. Oh, you want me to let it go, but you can't let it go either.
Look, I can only do one-on-one at a time. All right, so
So
you guys will have to wait your fucking turn.
Wait, is that what's happening here? You're gonna take blood sports from Takasaw and do it right this time? Is that what's going on here?
And not fucking call it blood sports? Yeah, sure, I guess, whatever. I don't fucking know. Blood sports is fucking retarded.
All right, could just call it bitch fight then. That works a lot better.
I just want to see a Greek god and a fucking Nazi rat get naked, oil each other down, and wag dicks at each other, and judge who's the biggest.
So you are moving to Venice Beach.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Sir Wolfie, Manny Petty in the chat says, Wolfie, you were named on Mickey Coy's list.
Oh yeah, I know, but I don't care about drama. I could ever really ever.
What came on the list? By the way, I never followed that one.
All I know is Mickey told me to what he did. Mickey said, "Hey, look, can you deliver this man?" Yeah, all right, sure, no problem. I didn't know he was gonna do this crazy shit. I just figured he was pissed off. Mickey. He was...
Come on, progress.
Yeah, I know he's a fucking lunatic. But whatever happened with the list? Like, I know he posted it on Minds. Did anything ever come out of it, or was it just him sparking out and being like, "These people are pricks," and then fucking nobody did shit? Right? That's what happened.
Yeah, that's probably.
The people that were on the list made it worse for themselves because they got so goddamn fucking ass mad and scared. Right? That's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fox, curb your autism about Nazi fucking L.I.R.R. Scooby or Adonis in the chat. Where's
Richard
what is your
check
Twitter? What is his Twitter? Somebody, for the love of fuck, tell me.
I think it's Adonis Paul.
All right, Adonis. Adonis Thomas, is that it?
No, it's Adonis Paul.
I typed in Adonis Paul.
Just in the search. No. Just type into the search AP and it'll pull up Adonis Paul.
He says he's in. Like, it's
that
there.
pulls up Associated Press, actually, believe it or not.
No, he's just some twat who does cartoons.
Oh, used to.
At gay faggot for AP. Is that real? I hope that's real. If it is, props. I'm not even gonna lie.
What's wrong with now? Because it's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. What the fuck are you talking about?
See, the thing is, like I said, a lot of people just want to see a YouTube fight tonight and shit like that. That's what it's basically coming down to, and it's like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't like to do this on my stream. You know what?
It's like I
Aw.
came on because y'all invited me to like to, to
Yeah.
talk and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm cool with all y'all. So
Yeah.
hell yeah, I'm gonna come on. But hell shit, I almost missed it before Terror, like woke me up.
Yeah. You know what it is? Like, I don't like to do any of this drama nonsense. It's just the fact, like, it's getting under Purposeful skin, so he wants to drive a
I say
stake.
you do it now.
Don't blame this on me. Don't blame this on me.
I say
I
do
want
it
to
now,
see.
Scooby.
I
Just
want to
let it on the
laugh. That's all I want to do in life. I want to live and I want to fucking laugh at others' retardation. Nobody ever laid on their deathbed and said, you know what I didn't. You know what I regret about life? I had too much fun. And I didn't laugh at enough retards. That's what I don't want to say on my fucking deathbed.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't like drama because if I didn't, I wouldn't be on YouTube right now. But it comes to a certain point where it's like I look at it and I'm just like, yeah, that ain't worth it right there, Especially when it's between two people I like.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, look, the thing of it is, I tried being cool with this fucking guy. He didn't want to listen to me. He decided he wanted to play his fucking games, and this is the thing. I don't play games, so I walked off. And they're sitting there screeching like a pack of fucking howler monkeys, and I got no bananas to throw at them. So this is what the problem is. And look, I'm being sincere here. I got no love for these fucking people. I'm one of those guys where you don't fuck with me because I ain't gonna forgive you for it. It's like, this is the thing. I hear them talk to me about these rules on the internet and this and that and this. That's what I'm saying. It's some pussy shit. I'm sorry. Like, who the fuck are you gonna say? For God's sake, when I say I was shot in the head, I ain't saying that shit trying to fucking like be colorful. I'm saying you're talking to somebody who's buried a lot of people. They actually streamed about this the other night. They're making fun of the fact I got shot in the head. I buried over 50 fucking people. My neighborhood got destroyed by a hurricane, and I suffer from PTSD from the goddamn Twin Towers falling. And these yahoos decided they were going to make a fucking 5-hour and change stream thinking it's comedy. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with fucking morons. Part of the reason that I'm on here, I'm not interested in being relevant. My thing is, my goddamn neighborhood, it was destroyed, and we haven't gotten any money from the state. There was a fucking sex ring going on in the neighborhood at one point. There's guns getting run through here. I let Pox and National Libertarian hear the news in my neighborhood the other night. One day's worth of news. It sounds like
pot calling kettle black.
it's a fucking horror story shit, that we got over here. That's part of the reason I came onto the internet, was because I heard that this is where alternative media went. I'm a journalist who was disenfranchised and deplatformed here in New York, and so I figured it was a good place to go. I did not expect I was going to step into this fucking 3-ring circus, And that's the thing none of them understand. I don't want to play with them.
Scooby, you were just not prepared for the internet. That's all it is. It's just one big
I was just an innocent journalist on the fucking internet, and then all this fucking 4chan shit came flying at me, and the fucking alt-writers and stuff, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's all swirling down the toilet.
Seriously, it's one of these things. Like, look, I'm not trying to sound like a hard ass or anything. It's just because of the way I came up and what I'm used to dealing with out in the real world.
Scooby.
I mean, these guys are a little bit soft, I think, and they're not used to being talked to a certain way.
Scooby,
Yeah.
A Wild Fox appears, says in the chat, the comedy was your Amazon wish list.
Oh, I'm gonna go cry in the corner. The fuck? Seriously, this is the shit I'm talking about. Really? What the fuck? I mean, is that the one that you can't tell if it's a guy or a girl?
All right.
One of these people, I seen they got a picture. I can't tell if it's a guy or girl. I don't want to misgender, but look, if that's you,
a Wild Fox appears is a guy. I can confirm that.
All right, because one of these people I see, I don't know what the hell it is, but look, I'm just saying, what the fuck is your problem? It's the Amazon wish list. Look, there's a big picture of this big rubber dick that there's this guy in the neighborhood I got a problem with, and if I get the chance, I want to super glue it to the deck of his boat. Like, if I can get the extra bread, I'd really order this thing to do that to him. Obviously, I'm going to have to pay to get it fixed, but fuck it. I mean, it's worth it just to see him driving around Memorial Day with this big fucking rubber dick sitting next to him, shotgun.
No, you were gonna stick it up your butt.
Look, I need to address Cass in the chat. Okay, Cass, we've been through this 100 fucking times. I doxed his dick by accident. And all Demon Hobbit would have to do.
Say what?
Dox somebody's dick? What the fuck?
No.
Dang,
Calm down, guys. All Demon Hobbit had to do was say, yeah, I sent a dick, but it wasn't mine. It was a picture off of Google. Okay, he's the one that admitted it. That it's my dick. Like, how can you identify somebody by their fucking dick? You
I'm
made this
saying.
public when you went 6
I don't
days
know, you're the thought.
after. No, the whole doxing thing that came out with me is they waited 6 fucking days to
fucking
out me to out me as a doxer. This is before the stream, guys. I know this is funny. Okay, I asked Demon Hobbit in a private fucking Discord call with this fucktard, Demon Hobbit, and GCV. I asked Demon Hobbit, do these two know your name? He says yes. Do you mind if I use it? No. So I sent a screenshot of the last fucking messages that Demon Hobbit sent to me, spurging out on me after I sent somebody a message in UA's live chat telling them that I would sit there and message them before I went to bed. Okay? And this started the whole fucking doxing shit. Oh, because I forgot to black out his first name. How there's 320 fucking million people in the United States with the same name. Millions of people. How in the fuck are you going to find one person? So
Pro tip, you can't get doxed if you're not a degenerate and send fucking nudes to everybody you meet. Just throwing that out there.
Can't send nude. Well, shit. That's how I build my life.
And I think
I'm not even gonna lie. I wouldn't even be mad if someone doxed me about my dick. Like, that's all right.
Congrats, you have this.
It all depends on the size and shit like that. You know, here shit.
Yeah, was it mangled?
Well, I'm just gonna say this: unless he had like a very distinctive tattoo tattooed on his dick, you're not gonna be able to identify it.
The veins made it look like a map of Tennessee.
So they're like warts on the tip.
Hey, Scooby. I'm sorry, I have to go. There's people who's been texting me and trying to fucking call me, even though I don't even know half these people. And on top of that, my internet's been erratic, so I'm gonna have to go.
I know. I'm getting the stuff too. It's like I'll check it out later on.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I turn up to a live stream and everyone spurks out that I've turned up to a live stream. That's brilliant. Yeah, but I don't believe you're
Nobody's showing me any love.
Until proven guilty. I believe in the justice system. So give me evidence. Don't just spurg at me.
Oh, you're fucking.
We're sad to see
you're
you
out of
go.
shit out of luck. I
We
think
love
that's
you,
all most
Steve.
of these people know how to do, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if they have a case, just give me the evidence. If you don't have a case, then just leave me alone.
Seriously, the worst they could say is that Scooby said some mean shit on the internet. Oh, cry me a river.
Basically all they
Well,
got.
that's the thing. All I'm saying is just give me evidence. If and until then, he's innocent until what's the saying goes? He's innocent until proven guilty. Or
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. So so just give me evidence. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And stop calling me. I don't know you people.
How the fuck did they get your phone number?
They ain't got my phone number.
On Discord.
Oh, yeah. See? Fucking boomer, I guess. I hear fucking calling and I just immediately think phone. Behind the times. Behind the times.
I'm just gonna go. Well done, guys. You bullied me off the stream.
They literally raped you off the internet.
And anybody who bulls my Steam got to deal with me. Hey.
Yeah, seriously. You don't gotta leave. Oh man, you see that ain't cool. You bunch of dirty bastards. You gotta do that to that poor nice girl. You know.
Yeah, we were gonna shitpost about
But
anime
they should
later.
they jumped in and jacked off AP and the fucking disavow circle jerk, man. That's what she should have done it. She should have done it.
It's just you're gonna do something like
You're
that,
dealing with
girl.
YouTube mafia, and you gotta. That's what happens. You don't suck the frog cock. You get fucking axed off the internet. Deplatformed, motherfucker.
Bunch of fucking unbelievable. Gonna go sit there and go.
Also,
"Such
you're
a sweet girl
slowly
like that.
you're slowly killing Richard Art, guys.
Slowly.
Rich is just slowly dying. Well, maybe not slowly at this point. But I feel like he's coughing up blood about now.
That poor
We
kid,
probably-
man.
We probably should get off drama because we're just trying to derail the stream. It's fun to dick around for a little, but Boys, we'll continue it another time.
Okay, can we talk about the nuns that steal $50,000 or $500,000 from a Catholic school?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sure, let's go that route.
Nuns steal $500,000 from Catholic school to go gambling.
Oh Lord.
Truly devoted. Aw, my phone was blowing up. I was hoping somebody was messaging me.
This is the part that's the part of religion that works for me right there, man. When you get these type of people right here who do this.
Yeah. Yes. Disgusting.
God. How you gonna steal from
Yeah,
the
I'm
church,
waiting
you know?
for Scooby to get back because I think he did end up going to a Catholic school at some point.
No, I didn't go to a Catholic school. What it was,
Okay.
I was an altar boy
two
for
nuns.
about 2 weeks.
God, I never did that stuff when I actually even was a Catholic.
You go to elementary school that was Catholic?
Yeah. My Monsignor actually, Monsignor Hamilton, he
All
had
right,
to call up
two
the house.
nuns at a Catholic school in California are accused of stealing $500,000
It's muted, right?
in school funds and using the money on vacations and gambling. Bank records show Sister Mary Margaret Kruper and Sister Lana Lang of St. James Catholic School in Torrance had been embezzling from the school for at least 10 years.
Tina said it's
Kruper, who retired as the school's principal earlier this year, handled all tuition checks and fees.
Irving, you misogynist, are you speaking for a woman?
Some checks and deposited them into an account.
She's shy, okay? It's her first time. She's a virgin.
Into an account only she and Chang knew about.
So
we
is,
get to
is
pop
the
the
sister
cherry.
Lana
Oh boy.
Lang, is she Asian?
Well, investigators found
because Asians like to gamble. Just saying.
I don't
like
know.
the cow.
I don't fucking care. While investigators found the two gave some of the stolen money back to the school, the rest was used for their personal gain. As Kruper and Chang used the embezzled money for trips and casino gambling. They told the parents of the students of the school was operating on a tight budget. The report claims the Archdiocese and the church are not pursuing criminal charges after the nuns expressed remorse.
That's fucking hilarious.
Wow. That's all I gotta say about that is wow.
We're on news articles. Hey, Irving, I got a bone to pick with your fucking country, man. What the fuck are you doing? There's a lady.
Many bones.
Who put out a version of The Night Before Christmas, and she took out references to Santa smoking to save the chillins from the evils of smoking. What the fuck, Canada? What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh my God. We also banned fucking "Baby It's Cold Outside" from the radio because it's a little bit rapey, and that Dire Straits song "Money for Nothing" because the guy says faggot. So you know.
Here's what I love about that.
I'm fighting the good fight up here. You guys are like, just glass the place. Just fuck it. Like, annex it or glass it. Get rid of it. It's done.
Here's what I love about that shit when it comes to "Baby It's Cold Outside" right here. They want to say that's offensive right here, but these are the same people who love 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
man,
listen to rap and shit.
I guarantee you they will listen to the worst fucking mainstream rap shit, too, that's all about fucking getting drunk.
Oh my God, yes.
Club and all that shit, too, man. Guaranteed.
She didn't even know her. They took her.
It's only offensive until we're the ones forcing your children to dress up in fucking drag clothes and take the hormones to shrink their fucking balls and shit.
I don't know that one.
Patches, who's out there? Good boy, Patches. Yes.
I took her home tonight and I liked it. And she didn't know it.
Yeah. But yeah, he ain't here no more. You know how that goes.
Hi, Rick.
Oh, here's Rich.
Hey, Rich. How you doing, kid?
Having a fun night.
Rich, my man.
Enjoy watching a bunch of adults act like fucking school children?
I know. Right? I'm just going to plug Rich. There you go.
Yeah,
This is my Rich plug.
Oh, God.
Yes. This is what my man thinks of me.
yeah, that's Rich's art right there. It's beautiful.
How you doing, son?
Rich, you're muted, sweetheart.
All right, so
Muted and gay.
He's it's very loud where Rich is, so he has to like mute and unmute and like breaks here and there.
Yeah, otherwise the stream is screwed.
Yeah.
All right, so proof Virgin Mary didn't give consent.
Got the
A Minnesota
rapist.
professor suggested
My
in a series
man.
of tweets that the Virgin Mary did not give consent to the conception of Jesus Christ and suggested that God may have acted in a predatory manner.
So
Oh
God
God.
Minnesota State University
No
Mikado psychology professor and sex therapist Dr. Eric Sprankle critiqued the story of the Virgin Mary in a tweet Monday, suggesting that the Virgin Mary did not consent to being impregnated by God. The virgin birth story is about an all-knowing, all-powerful deity impregnating a human teen. There is no definition of consent that would include that scenario. Happy holidays.
So God got me too.
Another Twitter user called the
that why
professor's claim into question,
Oh,
noting that
God,
the
in
Bible
bed when
states
we're
that the
fucking?
Virgin Mary did indeed agree to God's plan for her.
I love how we're talking about something that probably never
Tara.
ever happened.
The biblical
Tara, is
God
that-
regularly punished.
I have a question. Is that why we scream, "Oh God," in bed when we're
What?
getting fucked?
I don't scream, "Oh God," I scream, "Oh gods." I worship every god except for that fucker. The biblical God regularly punished for disobedience. The powerful difference, deity versus mortal, and the potential for violence for saying no negates her yes. To put someone in this position is unethical abuse of power at best and grossly predatory at worst. Sprankle is public with his anti-religious views and endorses secularism. In his Twitter biography, earlier in December, he tweeted a photo of a toy Christmas elf with his arm around a statue of what appears to be Bahamut, an occult depiction of an entity regularly associated with Satanism, according to the
Baphomet.
Church of Satan's website.
Yeah, do we not say Bahamut?
I say Baphomet.
I've heard Baphomet too. That's the way I've heard it pronounced.
Tranny
I've heard it all
Satan.
these ways.
Sprankle also decorated his Christmas tree with satanic decor, as shown in another tweet he sent this past weekend.
Who cares?
It's funny.
Is it working now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Why do people get like so?
Oh, finally. Sorry about that.
So remember when I said,
There.
yeah, that's what we're talking about with Rich.
Yeah, it always
Yeah.
looks like the aliens are landing whenever it's cool. I like it though. It's wild. It's always different. You were saying though, Tara? I want to hear the end of this. All right.
Dead air. Dead air.
Yeah, dead air. There you go. Well, anyway, what was I gonna say to you? I seen something earlier that was really interesting. So I go right, and I'm over across town, and I see this guy, right, and I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, what the fuck is this weirdo doing? And I thought he was like, he had a Bluetooth on. He's talking to himself. This fucking guy was having a whole complete conversation with the tree. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I mean arguing with it. Like it's having a conversation back at him. I'm sitting there, I'm like, Christ, I wish that I had my wife's phone because she's got the camera. Oh God, it would have went viral.
With a tree?
With a tree.
So
Just sitting there talking.
I understand the concept of being in tune with nature, but this guy is apparently so out of tune with nature that he can argue with it. That's kind of impressive.
Kept calling it Max. I'm walking down. Now listen to me, goddammit, Max. I don't want to sit here and hear any back talk from you. So I'm walking, and I see this guy. And I'm walking around him. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for my wife, and I'm outside because my back was hurting, and I didn't want to sit in the chairs in the joint. So I'm walking around, and I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, okay. I'm like, is there a Bluetooth or a jawbone? And I'm looking, is there a phone? No, this guy had nothing. He's sitting there, he's really arguing with the tree because he started pointing at the fucking tree. You got to really love New York because it's always a wild take wherever you go.
How long did it take before you fucked him with the big black dildo?
I gave it about a good 15 minutes. I wanted to see if he was really going to come out with anything. I just said fuck it and went in. You know, the thing of it is,
did you rub his back
He
afterwards?
keeps asking for the link.
I'm sorry, what, Rich?
You dumbass! What?
Oh, shit. Fucking, we get a trombone solo. This is great.
Jesus.
Yo, my brother's a fucking idiot. AP keeps asking for the fucking link.
I ain't getting it. He was already told tomorrow. He has to behave himself or he'll be punished and there will be no tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I can't even say that because National Libertarian and him have to work out the details. It could be Tuesday for all we know. So this is the thing, AP. You have to behave yourself or I'll just not show. So stop fucking with the kid. All right?
Yeah, that AP. Go fuck yourself.
Seriously. Leave the fucking kid alone.
Bitch
I'll talk
slapped
to you
by
when
a
I talk
kid.
to you.
No. You have already agreed on the internet, recorded for all of time, to owe me a personal favor of doing a one-on-one. So
Fine, but
you're not backing
leave
out.
the fucking kid alone.
If
You
he
gotta
wants,
leave the
if
kid
he
alone,
wants to
man.
spam, send the link in the chat from now until the stream's over. That doesn't matter because you have already agreed to offer me a personal favor, and you will oblige to it. Otherwise, you and I will have issues.
All right, fine. No, I'll do what I gave you my word. I'm not going to back out of my word. But I'm telling you right now, if he keeps bothering this fucking kid, when he gets on, I will be so. I'll sit there and make a sandwich while he's sitting there ranting and raving. I'm not even joking. I will be so blasé. You want my attention? Leave the fucking kid alone. Seriously, I said I'd talk to you. Stop being an asshole, gargoyle-looking motherfucker.
Scooby, tell the sky to stop being blue.
Fine. I'm just saying. It's one of those things. You got a problem with me, you come at me. You don't come at the fucking kid. Seriously. You're going to say white knight and whatever. You know what? Nah. I'm a grown man. He's a grown man. Leave the kid alone.
No, it's not that it's bothering. No, it's not that it's not that he's bothering me. He keeps asking for the link. He can't. Dude, wait till tomorrow. Go home. Or if you're at home, don't do something else. Jesus. You can't wait to get your ass kicked.
I love this kid. I really do. But yeah, look, come on. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. Jesus Christ. I tried talking to this guy months ago. He didn't want to talk to me. He wanted to do this shit where you sit there and he's going to show your ass to everybody in public. I don't give a fuck about that. In case you haven't noticed talking to me by now, I give zero fucks. I don't care. Christ.
Oh,
What
and
the fuck do I got to do? Tattoo it on my head? I don't fucking care. I'll flip the hat around. Instead of Make America Great Again. Scooby don't fucking care. I'll put that across here. I shouldn't have to do this. I wanted to talk to you guys about some serious shit here. I want to have a nice time, but no, these fucktards, because they can't satisfy themselves pulling their dicks and go, duh, they have to come on this fucking stream and be assholes. Nah, I give zero fucks for any of you. You know, only because I'm friends with Purposeful. Only because I'm friends with him, I'm gonna talk to this fucking dick. Seriously. The rest of you that are in my chat, you can all go take a flying fuck at a rolling donut. Seriously.
God. I'm sorry, Scooby. You're just fucking hilarious.
I'm sitting here, I'm listening to these fucking guys. They're coming in here, you're going to say, oh, what about your Amazon wish list? Asshole, I got fishing equipment on there too. Well, no one's brought that up. What about the shit to fix the car? No one's brought that up. No, we're going to look at the things. I grabbed 2 things for the pictures for memes. One of them, the real world application, is I don't like this fucking guy. It's a fucking 5-foot dick. You bet your ass if I get the opportunity, I'm going to glue it to the deck of his boat. The fuck? How hard is this for you people to process? Why so fucking money? Do I gotta write this shit down and put it up on mine so you can read it because you can't hear? I don't know sign language. I'll get my boy Jailbird Joey out from the neighborhood. I'll get him over. He's fluent in this shit. His wife's deaf. I'll have him fucking sign for you. I'll get the little square in the bottom.
You should just what you should do is you should just give this the Kevin Spacey treatment and be like, fuck it, I'm gay. You know what I mean? And, you'll have an undying, infinitely loyal legion of progressive leftists who you will have at your every whim and command.
Well, then half these People are just gonna hit him up for nudes and dates. It'll go from being "fuck you, Scooby" to "fuck me, Scooby."
I mean, getting pussy's getting pussy, right?
I'm a married man. I'm happily married. I ain't interested in getting nothing else. That's part of the reason actually I'm having this problem with the chat right now, too, believe it or not. So I'm not going down any further down that road. Thank you. I'm not interested in having any, and that's why I wear the mask. It ain't about me. It's about the flag. That's why I always say when I stream, and I definitely don't want any. But I don't want no fans.
You telling me you've never been curious as to whether or not they, dye their pubes and their armpits blue as well?
Fuck no. God no. Are you kidding me? I see those people up close. You ever smelled them? It's like bacon cooking.
I haven't. I don't live in a degenerate town like fucking New York.
Is it that vegan
Thank God for
hair
that.
color that they use?
I don't know. It's something about leftists. They fucking stink. They got this smell like feta cheese and corn
Like a
chips. That
pussy
they
fart
smell
from
like.
a polecat's vagina type of thing.
Oh, good Christ. Yeah. Thank you for summing it up more eloquently than I ever could. But yeah, that's pretty much, you just described everything that's protesting in front of Trump Tower. Yeah. Seriously. That's the thing with these leftists. That's one of the reasons I never wanted to be, I could never have been on the left. I like to shower, you know? Seriously. No, like, fuck those people. I mean, these SJWs, these fascists with their, you got to do what we say, you got to do what you think. You have to do what we say, you have to think like we think, and you have to act the way we want you to act, otherwise you're a fascist. I'm like, you guys realize what you're talking about is fascism, right? And that's when they beat the shit out of you, so it's basically, you're up shit's creek right there. I'll be honest with you. We got 29 minutes left. I mean, thank God I'm not doing this thing afterwards. I'm fucking shot. I mean, Irv, I know you want to do after hours. I'm probably going to be a zombie on that.
I know. I'm probably hopping out now because I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've been up since 5 a.m.
For the record, we're going after hours, but literally nobody's invited.
Fuck yeah.
Not even me. Aww.
God bless you, young man. There you go.
But Irv, I didn't do nothing.
Well, that fucking my feelings for gassing the Leaf Tribe just intensified.
I'm just sick of all this damn drama.
That's part of the problem.
You and me both.
Yeah, I don't particularly care. That's the problem. I didn't care for the past few months. I cared because, I couldn't get out there and speak my piece, and everyone told me keep my mouth shut, keep my mouth shut, keep my mouth shut. And something happened recently. I'm like, well, if this is going to be the way it's going to be, what the fuck am I going to keep my mouth shut for? That's basically what it is. So you see, certain people did certain things and pissed me off and snubbed me and whatnot, and however you want to look at it, I don't know. I'm thinking of every which angle that people are going to come at me with. Point of the matter was, I've been behaving myself for a while now, and I didn't. No, I really have. I was behaving myself for a while.
Jokes.
And no, I was on good. I was behaving for a while there, and then just something in the past week happened, and it was like, if this is gonna happen, why the fuck am I not gonna just say what I want to say? So I just said what I wanted to say, and all of a sudden, no one wants to hear it. So I don't know. Sorry. I mean, I don't know what else people want me to say to them, except it is what it is. Look, you don't want honesty. You don't want honesty. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm being honest when I tell people certain things. And now you got to understand, everyone's hearing this thinking I'm talking about them. No, I'm probably not talking about you. If you're in the chat right now,
Behave the shit, wear it.
I'm just saying, if you're in the chat right now, I'm probably not talking about you. Seriously, because I don't care about you. But if it's because, honestly, there's maybe 2 or 3 people that aren't on this show right now that are probably in the chat. It's not directed at you, but the rest of you, if you're not like a regular viewer and you're here just to be an asshole, I don't give a fuck about you. You go ahead, say whatever the fuck you want to say. Have a ball. Go at it. Go nuts in the chat, I ain't going to look at it. I don't care. I honestly don't give a fuck about you. That's all I'm saying. Just in the nicest possible way I can. You guys made all them videos. You did all those streams. I haven't watched a second. I haven't heard a soundbite. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to look. My thing is this. If you got an honest problem with me, You can hit up any of these people here on the stream here because you see, I don't do any of this correspondence shit. I'm not good with the internet. But you can reach out to anybody here. You got a beef with me, I'll sit down and I'll talk to you. We'll fucking talk. I got no problem doing that.
Except for me, I ain't a messenger. You hit me up, I'm just gonna call you a faggot.
Yeah, you see, there you go. You're like, Box will tell you the truth. Like, oh, I want to fight Scooby because he hurt my feelings. Well, here's a tissue. Get fucking walking. That's what he'll tell you. You know? But honestly, look, any of you want to, like, you can hit me up, fine. But I'm just going to tell you to go blow. You know, like, you really want to actually talk to me, though, hit up somebody who will set it up as a moderator, that I am friends with any person on the stream. You notice how narrow I'm making it for you? Yeah, that's how narrow it is. Yeah, except Box. You know what I'm saying?
Tara won't do it either.
And okay, see, there you go. They're dropping like flies, folks. So you see this. Think about this. These are the people that are closest to me right now that I'm streaming with, and it's not even that they won't do it for me. That's how much they dislike you. Think about that. These folks would walk on coals for me, but they're not going to talk to any of you. That says a lot about what type of people you are. I just want you all to be aware of that.
I'll do anything for a giggle, by the way.
Yeah, see, there you go. That shows you what type of people you are. Again, just think about that. You're his entertainment. He's not doing this out of kindness. It's actually kind of cruel that he's helping you. So, yeah, anyone wants to sit here, you want to sit here and have a beef with me and talk to me, fine. Whatever. You want to put shit on Twitter, go fucking nuts. I don't look at Twitter. I don't like Jack Dorsey. I think he's a punk. I'm not going to fucking frequent his site. Same thing with Facebook, with fucking Zuckerberg. She can go fucking eat a railroad spike and tell me how salty it is. I don't fucking care about any of these goddamn people. I got no desire to fucking look on their shit. I use Gab and I use Minds, and that's it. You know, I'm on YouTube for right now until I go onto another site. Look, I didn't come on here. I don't give a fuck about being relevant. You people with your fucking relevancy shit. I don't care about any of that shit. No, I came out here because there's shit that goes on that I want to put up. You know, if I see these fucking communists in the city, like, trying to burn flags and whatever, I want a site, mine, that I can put this shit on so it gets out there. I didn't come on here to fucking do half of this shit. You know, I started trying to stream with different people just because, again, I was trying to get the word out. That was it. I made a mistake talking to some of you fucking people because, obviously, you're all sickos. I ain't interested in it. I ain't interested in your bullshit. I ain't interested in your fucking noise. Go fucking talk somewhere else. You know, I hate that I gotta fucking take time out of this goddamn stream to address this shit. Seriously. It's fucking pissing me off that I gotta keep hearing this goddamn noise in the fucking chat, and I gotta keep, worrying about this shit with you fucking people. No, I ain't interested in yous. How fucking hard is this? I didn't want to stream with yous to begin with. Like, I started streaming with a few people. It was all good. Then when I get approached, like, oh, you're going to become a permanent? No, I don't want to fucking do this shit permanent. I was having a good time. I'll kick up my heels. I'll stream with anybody. You know, some people call that being a stream whore. Fine. You want to call me a fucking stream whore? Fine.
Stream whore?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I just wanted to talk to people. That was it. Didn't come on here looking for any trouble. Fucking people want to do this drama shit, try to accuse me of doxing because I asked some kid how the weather is because I wanted to break my foot off in his ass. Asking somebody how the weather is because you want to smack him around is not doxing, you fucking knobs. What the fuck is the matter with yous?
Oh, Toby, you're just still mad that Leaf wouldn't let you play with her birthday present. That's what Cass said. This is fucking hilarious.
Did Cass ever find a job?
I still miss Bernie Sanders.
Is he still
voice.
doing the neat thing? Is that still a thing?
Who literally can't find a job in this economy?
What?
Oh, yeah, what, in Trump's economy, that he can't find a job? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, he should come out to New York. I think I told him about there was this guy, he was dressed like a fucking blue raccoon, and he was working in Burger King sweeping the floor, so they'll hire anybody. So he's got no excuse. Look, come to the coast and fucking put on a paper hat and your fox suit and go fucking shovel fries. There you go. There's a job for you.
Oh, Scooby, I gotta address somebody in the chat at Donka Show. Oh, Queen of the South, the one calling people pedos every chance she gets. I only called one person a fucking pedo. I apologize for that privately and fucking publicly. I misheard the person that I was on the call with because I was arguing with Wafu Hunter, and that person was Hong Kong Sui.
Those are some stones I don't think they want to throw because, they've made those baseless ass accusations about everybody they hate from what I've seen. At least once.
Dude, who literally gives a shit about fucking name calling on the internet? How weak the fuck are you people? Like, seriously. Holy shit. Fucking
That's what I'm
millennials, I
saying.
swear to God.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they're trying to build fandom. They want to make the super chat monies.
Of what? Other people who have been called a pedo on the fucking internet? Other soft motherfuckers on the internet? Like, come on now. Let's be real.
I misheard. Okay, I was on a phone call with Hong Kong Philly, and I was arguing with Wafu Hunter and DMs, and he wanted
Literally
to
have no idea who those people are.
Okay, well that's fine.
I don't know who any of these people are.
So he wanted to know what we were arguing about.
I envy you, Porpoise. I envy you so much.
He wanted to know what we were
Get a
arguing
real life.
about.
You won't have time for this shit.
I do. That's why you only see me on Fridays and Saturdays, motherfucker.
And I called Geek a self-admitted pedophile, which I misheard him. And what he said was Geek defended a self-admitted pedophile, which he did. I quickly retracted my statement, said I was sorry, and that I was the only thing I was apologizing for. I privately DM'd a few weeks ago to Geek Thulu, telling him I am sorry that accusations like that could, ruin a person's life. We're good. I publicly apologized to him on a stream that I did a few weeks ago. We are good. That is the only person I've ever called a fucking pedophile. So again, everybody wants to misconstrue and, twist the story to fit their own narrative when they know nothing of what went on behind the scenes. So again, you're going to assume and make yourself look like an ass instead of coming and asking like a fucking proper adult. So get fucked. Go kick rocks. Go burn the road. I don't give a fuck.
No adults on the internet, honey.
Oh, that's true too.
Guys, can I address something? Because we're gonna have to.
No, shut up.
You fucking spoken up, Irving.
You can speak. You can speak.
Thank you. I was watching earlier, actually, from before the stream started. I fired it up just to try and go for first, and man, these fucking crazy ineffectuals. God, it was pathetic. I was so entertained. And some of these people saying, "Oh, I'm disappointed in X." So disappointing that you're on the stream. Is like, seriously, you're not disappointed they're on the stream. What disappoints you is that they don't give a fuck you're disappointed. It's pathetic. It is so fucking cry-bully bullshit. And let me see. My man, Schmeckle. Oh, man, how weak are we? I like this comment. All caps, baby. We were supposed to go for sushi, and the moment shit got sour back in August, you didn't even respond to my fucking shit. How weak are you? You don't even talk to me anymore. Why? Because there was some kind of argument and shit. Fuck.
Should have sucked that frog.
Keep your camera up if you want to see your face.
Frog balls, man. Should have done it. You would have had friends. You would have had friends.
IRL friends, man. We're not.
They were going to be friends, and you threw it all away for a Nazi mouse.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Did I just hear the two men were going to meet up over the internet and go for sushi?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Gay as fuck, right?
It's the gayest thing I've heard all day.
Yeah, but I don't deny it. This skinny little fucking skittering shit does. It's fucking, what a fag.
You were willing to meet another man over the internet to meet for sushi, Irving. Whatever you say about homosexuality has like literally no weight here, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm just
look,
a spade is a spade.
Occasionally
Sushi, meetup of two men over the internet is
God.
Is gay. Hey, Pox, you want to get sushi after this?
No, go fuck yourself.
I was hoping you'd do that.
What the fuck is these millennials and eating all that bait anyway? Seriously, I see sushi. I want to put a fucking hook through it. I mean,
sushi is delicious, Scooby.
Yeah,
it actually is delicious.
That's not even fair.
I'm allergic to it.
It's delicious if you're a soulless Asian. Other than that, you're just being a trendy faggot, as far as I'm concerned.
Ukrainians are Asian, so eat a dick pot.
Look, all I'm saying is this. I grew up on fish. That's all that we ate. The old man was constantly with the fishing. And
it comes out of the sea, baby.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. I don't know. The way the Japanese do it, I don't know. I don't like sushi. I've tried to muscle it down, too. It don't work for me.
It depends what
whatever.
you're having it. I like salmon personally. Tuna tastes kind of funky in sushi.
You see, the salmon I couldn't handle. The tuna was the only thing I could deal with. What is the one with the avocado? Is that the California roll?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I tried the California roll. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So they gave me all these
Everything's
different.
cooked. Everything is cooked in the California roll.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried eating it anyway. I just can't eat that shit. I'm
Scoop,
not good with
Scoop, when
sushi.
you come to Toronto, I'll take care of you. I know where to go.
But he
Proper
has to come to
teriyaki
Canada.
plus sushi, all you can eat, and we will. Yeah, there's.
But then
even if you don't like the sushi, there's stuff for you to eat: bacon wrapped asparagus and fucking deep fried everything. Trust me.
Yeah, well, next October, right? Canadian Thanksgiving, I come by you, and you come by me for American Thanksgiving.
Man, and then we'll take a
all they
drive. We'll
have
take a drive around the GTA. Right? We'll
Sir,
visit
what are you
Allison.
You're both talking at the same time. I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I wasn't saying anything important, just being a prick.
No, me neither. I was, exactly what I was doing. We'll take a drive around the GTHA. I'll show you the burbs outside Toronto. We'll hit up Alliston. It'll be a good time.
All right, cool.
But guys, I gotta go. I'm dipping out. All right.
Name it after me, Irving. Name it after me, sir.
Remember to scream my name.
Make her scream my name. There
Good
you go.
night.
No, but Irv, you scream mine.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. We'll see.
Have fun. Run fast,
See
Tina.
ya.
Run.
Yo, if I don't get a link, I'll fucking I'll disavow everybody on this stream.
There's not much to disavow over here.
Hey, you watch it, I'll fucking disavow you right now.
Hey, I just
What? No, you don't understand. If I disavow you, it's fucking over because what I say matters.
Well, you can't disavow me. I already disavowed you, so fuck you.
I fucking disavow my fucking self. How you like them apples?
Well, good. Then we could be friends again because we both disavow you.
Cancel yourself out.
Nationalist Yorkshireman,
Yeah,
first,
you
bitch.
you win this time, Nazi.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Things I wish that were said 80 years ago. By the way.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Oh man, yeah, I'm winding down myself. We're about 13 minutes out now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a day.
Yeah, we're at open mic point. Any of you guys got anything you want to address really quick?
Well, I went over the fucking no maps on Twitter with the fucking pedos. That's just wonderful from Tumblr, because Tumblr decided to shoot itself and it's fucking... You can still find, like, white supremacist groups on there, which is funny, because you can't find porn now.
Can I get links?
I thought that's all Tumblr was for. I thought Tumblr and Tinder were like, Tumblr was for porn and Tinder was for actually meeting the people. That's what I thought with these things, you know?
That's why most people use Tumblr, unless they're...
Well, all mine are still saved on my likes section.
God bless you.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I don't know. I never got into any of that shit. Instagram, Tumblr, like that. That's the thing. I'm not photogenic at all, in my opinion. I think that every picture I take, every picture I take, I think I look like a 300-pound Cuban. That's just me. You know?
So you look like failure? Is that why you hate him so much?
No, him and that other fucking Jadrul. What was his name? Donga. Yeah, that's his name. These two fucking morons. They doxed my wife's shit on the air. That's the reason I got a problem with them. I had no problem with these fucking guys before this. I didn't know these fucking people. I don't know any of them now. That's the whole thing. I don't watch their content. What the fuck do I know these guys? You know? The thing, I find out that they're reading my wife's shit on the air. What the fuck? I don't even want to think about that. You know, just fucking look. Don't. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it because you know what? I'll get God forbid fucking arrested. I'll go overboard. I'm not gonna say nothing else about it. Just forget about it. He's fucking.
Imagine going from 1 month to having Richard Spencer versus Sargon of Akkad to the next month of reading someone who has 200 subs on YouTube's wife's emails or whatever.
Yeah,
like, man, that just reeks of fucking success, doesn't it? Oh God.
You know what it is? It's my wife. She's a nanny. She takes care of children. You know, she's a gentle soul. She's she's a little bit
of children.
Yeah,
A gentle soul
Can't
that's
stand
called
the
me a
little
faggot.
bastards.
Scooby.
What's up, Fox?
Said a gentle soul that called me a faggot more than once.
Yeah, that she takes care of little kids. That's why she doesn't exactly have the most stellar vocabulary. But the thing is, you know what I'm saying? These people, they're gonna sit there. You want to attack me? That's one thing. You're gonna talk about my elderly mother. She's a great grandmother. You're gonna talk about my wife. She's a nanny. She takes care of these young kids. You're gonna talk about my dog. He's a rescue dog. I'll be honest with half of these fucking people. I'd like to smack them till my hands go numb. Seriously. These fucking pricks. You got no idea. I'd like to fucking nail your feet to the floor, you bastards, and just walk out the house and leave. It's just, it's one of those things. You want to come at me. The thing is this. I'm sorry I'm not responding to you. I don't give a fuck about you. That's why I'm not going to respond. That's all. News fucking flash. There's somebody out there that don't give a shit. I shouldn't have to sit here and stress to these fucking people. Look, you want to find somebody who's caged to rattle. I'm not the one. You do. I actually, you know what? I just remembered. I wanted to say this if it got brought up, and I guess I got no choice. This shit has been brought up. I want to personally apologize to the furry community for these assholes trying to use that derogatory shit as an insult. Seriously.
Don't fucking apologize.
No, seriously.
Don't apologize.
They shouldn't have been dragged into this shit. They didn't do nothing to me. They didn't do shit to me. I got no problem with them.
But they're fucking retarded anyway. They deserve whatever they get. Fuck the furries.
But I'm just saying.
Kill them with fire.
With it. I'm literally saying, you know what? Everyone. I'm just saying, me personally, I didn't have nothing to do with these furries. That they dragged these poor people into this. Hey, look, furries. I'm sorry that they're using you as an insult towards me. I got nothing against you. You know what? Seriously, you want to dress up like a fucking, I don't know, a sea otter and go parading around the streets, fine. As long as you're not bothering nobody, dress like a fucking sea otter. Ride a unicycle. Get a parasail. You know what? Who knows? You might get a really big YouTube channel. You know what? Instead of fucking with me, how about that? Cass, instead of fucking with me, why don't you get one of these actual suits if you got one and start filming vlogs? Well, I mean, a job might be too much for the kid. He might be fragile. That's why he dresses up in a fucking suit. I'm saying, look, you got this suit anyway. You sit there parading around the house, and it's sitting in front of your fucking camera. Put the goddamn camera on and do a blog in that fucking suit instead of sitting here. Why are you sniffing at my drawers? Seriously. That's the thing with these fucking people. They got no lives. For Christ's sake, it's like Purposeful just said. I don't even have 200 subs. The fuck are you people here in my chat for? Seriously, you can't find somebody with at least 500 subs to go fucking bother? No, you got to come bother me. Look, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It's the reason I don't have more than 200 subs. I haven't put in no fucking effort. I don't put up content. I throw shit up once in a while that I film. That's it. I don't have money to fucking create videos. I don't got no video equipment. I don't got no software. That's it. I just came on here. A few people seen me going to more. A few people read my shit on Minds and they wanted to stream with me and they like streaming with me. A couple of you people have a problem that I've been streaming with bigger YouTubers. You know what? They found me to be fucking interesting. I'm sorry that you're all dull. What the fuck else do you want me to tell you? You're boring. The reason no one wants to talk to you. Look, I'm supposed to be a pariah.
Come on,
I probably got a full panel.
Listen, are you saying you don't want to listen to a Canadian hipster bitch about his love life for an hour? Come on.
Fuck no.
Well, you're just a bigot. And a doxer and a fucking queer. Go kill yourself.
I mean, I got nothing better to do. Send me a link.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like... I can't believe I got to sit here and get aggravated, explaining to these fucking chimps. I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of chimps in overalls with crayons, and I'm trying to explain to them how to draw a circle on a paper. That's really what I feel like I'm doing when I'm addressing my chat right now. And I'm sorry if I do have regulars that are in the chat. I apologize that you have to be surrounded by such fucking riffraff tonight, and I can't actually interact with you. But this is how it is. All right.
These fucking people in the chat are fucking hilarious. They actually think their 5th grade comebacks are gonna fucking hurt me. God damn.
Like me, I haven't looked at the chat all night because I don't give a shit. Everyone who I care about right now is on here. I haven't talked to maybe 5 people that I do care about right now that are not here on here tonight, and there's maybe 2 or 3 people in the chat. I know that they're in there, and I haven't got to address them. I'm not going to start naming them because you know what? You guys are such fucking dickbags. You'll probably turn around and start attacking them too. So you know what? I'll play the game on that rule by you. You know what? You want to find out who I'm talking about? Fuck you. Go find out. Guess. Dicks. All right. Now, we're about 5 minutes out, guys, before the end of this. Does anyone have anything that they would like to shill?
Yugoslavia video coming eventually, because I make history videos now.
Cool. I definitely want to see that when it's finished.
Gotta love that genocides.
And I do.
Good old Slobodan Milosevic, or Milosevic. That was how it was pronounced.
Milosevic,
that was it. Yeah. One of the main reasons I remember was because it was popular around the same time as the Tom Green show, and that's for whatever reason there was like one show of his that he just could not stop saying the guy's name, so it got stuck in my head. God, I'm old. All right. National Libertarian. Other than this fucking turkey shoot, what else you got cooking?
Have I ever or will I ever shill anything on the internet?
No, but
why do you keep asking me?
Courtesy, my nature.
No, fuck off.
All right, fair enough. Box, you got anything?
Yeah. You take the frog cock or get banished to the shadow realm with my YouTube authority. You understand me, people? It'll happen.
So says Don Tom the Bikini Tortellini. All right, fair enough. Sarah, you got anything?
Nah, sweetheart, I don't have anything.
All right, beautiful. Rich, you got anything?
I will be posting random Christmas art on Twitter. And next year, commissions will be open.
All right, beautiful. All right, Tara, you got anything?
No.
All right. And for those of you who obviously are here for the first time, because I'm seeing numbers and I don't know, I don't know. No, I do know a lot of you people. I don't care for you. Anyway, fuck it. I'm Scooby331. You can follow me here on YouTube. I am on Minds.com, Gab AI, Patreon, and PayPal. I would definitely love donations. You folks have been here wasting my time. You might as well pay me for it. Let me see what else. I have an Instagram. I don't know how to use it, so there's not shit posted on there. Let me think. Is that everything? Yeah, that's pretty much everything. As for anything that I got coming up, I'm probably going to be heading into Manhattan to go film that big stupid tree that they have to kill a tree every year. I don't know why. And probably going to do a couple of other odds and ends in the upcoming month. You guys just got to wait and see what I put up. So until next Friday, for my channel anyway, I'm Scooby331. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Have a very, very good holiday. I'm really sorry that we only got to cover the topics of the title for about 45 minutes before it got derailed by the fucking monkey house that I got going on in my chat. I really wish we had some Cyclone B to clear that the fuck out, but whatever. All right. So until next time, I'm Scooby331. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.